2nd and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Take a shot. Downfield, looking for pop. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On the move left. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run the toss with Walker. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. Taking care of business on the ground to get the scoring. Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise for that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Rolling to the left. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for Seattle. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
on third down. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man at the 6. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Walker, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. That is caught by the tight end. Noah back. Touchdown Seahawks. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns. Knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that...
Seahawks offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Again, working deep downfield. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Moving to his left. He's going to look downfield once again. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Well, Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case,
Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Take a shot. Downfield. Looking for Cup. And this will be incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Forced out left. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Here's Walker. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to over.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible. Up a couple of scores as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. This one caught at the 4. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 4-yard line.
One more time with Walker. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now.
The Seahawks offense make their way out to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
Here we go, sack.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. And this a slight improvement over the previous plays. Not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
That is to the rookie, Torrey Horton. His 1st catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On the handoff, this is Walker. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 9-yard line. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize.
So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy